Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey creepy, yeah that's my style. Creepy crawlers, Kimiko's vibe. We laugh at the dark, find joy in the fears. In a world full of noise, I'm the one you hear. In a smoky room, filled with gloom. Hell is here, podcast doom.
Hello, all you creepy crawlers out there, and welcome to another episode of the Blowing Smoke Podcast with Kimiko Kusanagi. So, today we're lighting up a topic that's perfect for the spooky season. We're talking about the Halloween movie franchise, and why that silent, mask-wearing, knife-wielding Michael Myers still gives us the chills. It's October, the air's getting crisp, pumpkins are everywhere, and I'm ready to unpack why this boogeyman has been scaring us for nearly 5 decades. So, light up and listen in. From John Carpenter's 1978 classic to the latest reboots, we're diving into the Halloween universe. Why it works, why it flops sometimes, and why Michael Myers is still the stuff of nightmares. So, grab your candy corn and lock your doors. Let's get into this. Let's set the stage. The Halloween franchise kicked off in 1978, with John Carpenter's Halloween. A low-budget indie film that changed horror forever. It made about $300,000, but grossed. It was made for about $300,000, but it grossed over $70 million worldwide. Insane for that time. Directed by Carpenter, with that iconic synth score that he composed himself, it introduced us to Michael Myers, a kid who kills his sister at age 6, gets locked up, escapes 15 years later, and stalks Laurie Strode, played by Scream Queen Jamie Lee Curtis, in Haddonfield, Illinois. That music alone, chills, right? The franchise now spans 13 films, 3 timelines, and a wild mix of sequels, reboots, and retcons. You've got the original timeline from Halloween 1 through 6, the H2O timeline with Resurrection, the one with Busta Rhymes, Kung Fu fighting Michael Myers, and the 2018-2022 reboot trilogy by David Gordon Green. Oh, let's not forget Rob Zombie's gritty remakes in 2007 and 2009. Some are masterpieces and some, let's say, questionable. Looking at you, Halloween Resurrection. Why does this franchise just keep coming back? It's like Michael himself, unstoppable, relentless, and somehow always relevant. Today we're digging into what Michael Myers makes him scary, and not just in 1978, but right now in 2025. Is it the mask, the silence, or something deeper? Let's break it down. To understand why Michael Myers terrifies us today, we gotta go all the way back to where it began. So picture this. It's 1978. Disco's blasting, bell-bottoms are everywhere, and horror films are mostly creature features or gothic vibes. Then Halloween drops, and it's a game changer. Why? Because Michael Myers isn't a monster with fangs or claws. He's human. Or is he? John Carpenter called him the Shape. And that's the key. Michael's not your chatty villain. He doesn't crack jokes like Freddy Krueger or scheme like Jigsaw. He's a blank slate in a white mask, moving slow but never stopping. That first film gave us this primal fear, a guy who looks human but acts like a force of nature. No motive, no mercy. Let's talk about the mask. Alright? It's literally just a William Shatner Star Trek mask painted white. But it's blank, expressionless, and creepy as hell. Carpenter said, it's like a void. You project your fears onto it. In 1978, this hit hard. Suburbia was supposed to be safe, right? Haddonfield's this quiet, all-American town, but Michael invades it. He's the stranger next door, the shadow in your backyard. For audiences back then dealing with rising crime rates and distrust after Watergate, Michael was a symbol of chaos breaking into your safe space. And Laurie Strode? She's not just a final girl. She's us. A regular teen babysitting on Halloween night, suddenly fighting for her life. Jamie Lee Curtis made her relatable, tough, and real. That's why the original Halloween worked. It took everyday life and made it a nightmare. So then, why is Michael Myers scary today? Fast forward to 2025. We've got true crime podcasts, 24/7 news cycles, and a world that feels like it's always one headline away from chaos. So why does Michael Myers still freak us out? Let's unpack it. So first, he's unpredictable. In a world obsessed with explaining everything, think TikTok psychologists breaking down every serial killer's trauma. Michael defies that. The 2018 reboot trilogy, starting with Halloween, doubles down on this. They scrap the idea that Laurie's his sister, which was added in Halloween 2. Instead, Michael's just evil. Dr. Loomis, his psychiatrist, calls him pure evil in the original. And the reboot leans into that. No backstory, no TikTok drama. He kills because he is. The randomness is terrifying today. We live in a world of mass shootings, unexplainable violence, and strangers doing unhinged things. Michael embodies that fear of the unknown. You can't reason with him. You can't predict him. He's not after revenge or money. He's just coming for you. Second, the mask still works in 2025. We're obsessed with identity. Masks, filters, avatars. Michael's mask is the ultimate anti-identity. It's not just hiding his face when he's hiding his humanity. It's, you see those black, empty eyes. You're not seeing a person. You're seeing your own fears staring back. And let's talk about that reboot trilogy. Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. They brought Laurie back, now a badass grandma, and showed Haddonfield grappling with collective trauma. Halloween Kills especially hits on mob mentality, with the town turning into a lynch mob chanting "Evil dies tonight." Spoiler, it doesn't. That resonates in 2025 when we see outrage culture and vigilante justice online. Michael's chaos exposes how fragile our sense of control is. But here's the kicker. Michael's scariest because he's unstoppable. No matter how many times he's shot, stabbed, or burned, he keeps coming back. In Halloween Ends, they tried to wrap it up. Spoiler alert. I won't ruin it. But even then, you're left wondering, is he really gone? That's the fear. Evil doesn't just die. It lingers, like a bad vibe you just can't shake. So, let's go ahead and get on with the next part, which is, what is the legacy and future of Michael Myers at this point? So where does Michael Myers stand in 2025? The Halloween franchise has had its ups and downs. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, with no Michael, unless you really count that little appearance on the TV, is still a cultural juggernaut. The 2018 to 22 trilogy tried to wrap things up, but horror fans know Michael never stays dead. There's chatter on X about potential new Halloween projects. Some fans want another reboot, maybe a prequel about young Michael. Others want a TV series diving into Haddonfield's trauma. Me? I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Part of Michael's power is the mystery. Over-explaining him, you risk losing the magic. Rob Zombie remakes tried to give him a backstory, and while some loved the grit, others felt like it made him less scary. Why does he endure? Because he's timeless. Every era has its fears. Serial killers in the 70s, cults in the 80s, mob violence today, and Michael adapts. He's not just a slasher. He's a mirror for whatever keeps us up at night. And in 2025, with AI deepfake surveillance and a world that feels unpredictable, Michael's blank face feels like a warning. Evil doesn't need a reason, and it's always closer than you think. What do you think? What's one of your favorite Halloween movies? I personally like, what is it? Halloween 6. The one with Paul Rudd. It's one of my favorites. I don't know, but you tell me. Drop a comment with your favorite kill or favorite moment. What do you think about the music? How do you feel about the cultural impact of Michael Myers on today's society? All right, smoke blowers, we're wrapping up this spooky dive into Halloween franchise, and Michael Myers scares us because he's the boogeyman, and we can't explain him. The shadow we can't outrun. From 1978 to 2025, he's evolved with our fears, and that white mask still haunts our nightmares. Well, from horror video games to movies, you know, Dead by Daylight has him walking around and give you Michael Myers. It's pretty good. It's a good franchise that I think is going to probably outlive a lot of other slasher franchises. So that's it for me. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And on to the next one, and I will hopefully see you after Halloween's over. You stay creepy like Kimiko Kusanagi, okay? Bye!